Everybody, welcome back to the channel. It is the end of June 2025, and that means the July update is right around the corner on June 30th, and the update will be of Stars and Freedom. First thing up is the Redeemer Code, which comes with all updates, and here is the Redeemer Code. You'll be able to receive a Summer Big Crate, 10 red, white, and blue camos, 10 common battle boosters, and I will have the link in the description of the video down below. Next up is the table of contents of this update, and basically the new campaign is featuring the U.S. Tier 8 premium battleship. Kind of storming here, my electric's going kind of funny. Anyway, new campaign featuring the U.S. Tier 8 premium battleship Wisconsin, Independence Day celebrations with new U.S. ships and skins, Louisiana U.S. hybrid battleship Louisiana makes it to the Bureau, Star Trek returns to Legends with a new ship, commanders, and more, final stage of the Hindenburg Marathon, Bastille Day event, discounted French ships, and more. Introduction of commander presets. So that is great because you'll be able to set up one commander to slot into 3 different ships is what I've seen when I pre-read the patch notes here. So that is a much wanted and requested feature. So it's good that they've got that. New ranked battle and brawl season, so you should be able to stack up on your steel badges. Numerous balance changes and various improvements and bug fixes. So as far as the campaign goes, it is the Forward for Freedom campaign, and it is a 5-week campaign with the U.S. Tier 8 premium battleship Wisconsin. The Big Whiskey has made its way into World of Warships Legends, along with a special skin for her and a variety of other rewards. Wisconsin excels with a main battery reload. Wisconsin excels with a main battery that offers great accuracy and range, further boosted by the main battery reload booster. See, I knew there was a main battery reload booster with infinite charges. So that is awesome. You could hit the reload booster unlimited times throughout the battle until you get destroyed or the battle's over. Cool. To obtain Wisconsin, complete 100 campaign milestones over 5 weeks with an active Admiralty backing, and that is 2,500 doubloons or $10, and it's all starting on Monday, June 30th. If you miss a challenge, you will have the catch-up feature, which will always be there for you, so probably shouldn't even mention that anymore. Basically what that is if you're busy one week, you'll be able to work through all of the specific goals for each week and basically catch up without paying any extra doubloons to unlock certain days and goals and whatnot, which is how the game used to be when it was first released. So here are the goals. Here are the rewards with and without Admiralty backing. The big deal here is the 5 insignias and 5 commendations. You get the Wisconsin here. Looks like there is a flag, a patch symbol, replicator crates, a bunch of replicator crates, Independence crates, Independence Day 25 crates, Summer Big crates, bunch of Independium. That is a currency that's going to be available to unlock the, I think it's Puerto Rico. So it's a cruiser which is going to be coming as we'll read farther down below. So here are the rewards without Admiralty backing. You can pause the video if you want to check those out. I'm going to save time by not reading every single reward, but the value of the rewards is just over $80, and that is for free without paying for Admiralty backing. So if you pony up the $10 of 2,500 doubloons for Admiralty backing, the total value of those rewards, here are the rewards. You can again stop the video and check those out, but here 91,000 doubloons, that is over $360, is what they value all of these rewards if you were to add up what each of the specific items would be worth if you were to buy them in the store, for example. So next up is the Independence Day 25 new U.S. ships and skins. So yeah, July 4th is coming right around the corner, and you'll get the legendary tier cruiser Puerto Rico and the tier 6 premium battleship West Virginia 44, plus new skins and more from June 30th to August 4th. So it sounds like the entirety of the campaign. You'll be able to collect Independium, a special currency you can use to get the Puerto Rico skins. Are inspired by the U.S. Great White Fleet. Not sure what that is. You can earn Independium through the campaign and the calendar, or find it in the Steel and Stars random bundle, which can also drop the West Virginia 44. More details coming tomorrow, which is Friday of the current week. This is being recorded on Wednesday before the update. Community contributors get the patch notes on Wednesday, so we could have the video ready for the Thursday release, official release of the patch notes. So the next day would be Friday, is what I'm saying. So here, Louisiana Bureau Project, and let me see, it's a free Bureau Project, so you won't have to pay anything for the Bureau Project. But there will be some stages within the Bureau Project where you have to have certain ships in your fleet to be able to complete at least one battle with these ships. Otherwise, you will not be able to complete and progress through the remainder of the Bureau Project and be able to get to Louisiana. So basically, they're trying to enforce people having enough experience in previous lower tier ships before you have the privilege of getting the legendary class ship of the Bureau Project, is really what that is about. If you already have the Louisiana, you get almost 49 million silver credits. You will get the U.S. Commander Joseph Reeves, a bunch of commander crates, camos, 8 promotion orders, not even worth mentioning, commendation insignia, Commander XP credits, Global XP premium account days, and next up is Star Trek Returns to Legends. So last year we got the Enterprise and Picard, and I think it was Spock too. So no Captain Kirk, as I recall. So here looks like we're getting the next generation. We're getting Voyager, and we're getting the Borg Queen that was at the very end of Star Trek Next Generation, and some of the Star Trek Next Generation movies was the Borg Queen right there. And starting June 30th, discover the new Tier 8 cruiser U.S.S. Voyager, who probably with a cool Star Trek skin too, I would guess, and the Borg Queen's diamond skin for Yamato, and new commanders Riker, Janeway, Worf, and the Borg Queen. Look for content from both collaboration waves in the store and in the new replicator crate too. So both collaboration waves, so you'll probably be able to get the Enterprise skin and Picard, and I would guess Spock as well, and some of those cruisers that they offered last year. I think there might have been a destroyer in there too. 2 of these crates will be available for free through the Forward for Freedom campaign, and another through the To the Delta Quadrant and Back mission. Commander Reich will also be available for free via a new #1 calendar. So all right, so that's who's going to be the main reward for the calendar. More details will be shared in a dedicated article on Friday. Hindenburg Marathon final stage. Final stage of the marathon has begun. Don't miss your chance to get the legendary tier cruiser Hindenburg. Is an okay ship during the 3rd stage of the marathon, running from June 30th through August 4th. You can collect ship parts from the following sources. So 2,500 ship parts without Admiralty backing, 4,500 if you do have Admiralty backing. Complete the calendar, that's another 3,000 ship parts. So that's 7,500 ship parts. And then for weekly assignments, you get another 3,000 ship parts if you complete the weekly assignments for each of the 5 weeks. And I'm going to claim that 7,500 plus 3,000 more ship parts is 10,500 ship parts you'll be able to get with Admiralty backing in this campaign, and that will be more than enough to be able to have gotten the Hindenburg for free if you play the game and complete all the goals of all of those first two stages, which is the last two previous campaigns. So you didn't have to buy any ship parts in the store to be able to get the Hindenburg in the marathon. You just need to play the game for 3 months. So kudos to Wargaming for that. Parts for purchases. Here you can buy more ship parts, 11,500 ship parts to 20,500 doubloons, and 6,000 ship parts for purchases of 30,000 to 47,000 doubloons or the war chest. So just so you know, 11,000 ship parts is $80, a little over $80 right here for the 20,500 doubloons, and 30,000 doubloons is $120. 47,000 doubloons is over $170. So if you wanted to buy the ship parts outright, it is super expensive. You're way better off to play the normal game and participate in the game for the Admiralty backing. So it would have been like $30 for 3 months worth of Admiralty backing to be able to get the Hindenburg, plus everything you got in the campaign. So ship parts are always free, etc., etc. Yeah, that's a thing they're trying to use to make you feel better about having excess ship parts at the end of the campaign, and you don't get any compensation for any of the ship parts is basically what that is about. So next up is Bastille Day 25 from July 14 through the 28th. So for 2 weeks, join the Bastille Day celebrations with plenty of themed content in the store, including discounted French ships. Don't forget to claim the free Bastille Day 25 bundle, which contains a special flag and unlocks a mission for French camouflages and patches. All right, check out a dedicated article on July 14 for more details. And then Commander presets. And this is probably going to be the real thing here in this campaign, is the fact that you will have an ability here lets you create skill and inspiration setups for your commanders. You save 2 presets for free, and a third is available while your premium account is active. So you can have 3 different presets for each commander. So if you put a commander on one ship and you like his preset, and then you get another ship that has different qualities, you don't have to change your commander around and try to remember what it was you had for the first commander. I just never did that. I would create review videos for ships and just use the old commander with the original ship that I had him configured with. So here, at least with presets, you can just, I guess, select something with your controller, either preset 1, 2, or 3, rather than go through and fiddle around with everything and take a whole bunch of time. So this is very cool. Super amount of kudos to Wargaming for answering requests from the player base, which I know many people have requested that feature. Ranked Battles seasons 78 through 80, and that is season 78 is July 1 through 7, as for tier 6 ships. Next season is July 8th through the 14th for tier 6, and the 15th through the 21st. Season 80 is for tier 7 ships, and rewards will include steel, Independence Day 25 crates, credits, camos, commander progression items, boosters, and forget your aircraft carriers. They cannot participate, and only 1 destroyer allowed per team. Brawl seasons 30 and 31, and 3-on-3 battles with tier 5 battleships in season 30 and tier 6 cruisers in season 31, excluding Dutch cruisers, which are not allowed. So wow. Okay, I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe it's because of the special tweaks to the game mechanics, and the rewards include crates and credits. Wow. I'm going to be looking forward to the ranked battles. I may do the Brawl season just to kill some time. Plus, at some point in each battle, you'll be given a choice between offensive and defensive combat orders. I guess I'm not 100% sure what that is, but season 30, July 24 through the 28th, will be tier 5 battleships. And then 31 will be Tier 6 Dutch cruisers, as they said. All right. So next up is the balance changes, and this is a heads up. This update features a massive number of balance changes. You can check out all the details in a new Ministry of Balance article, which is right here, which I guess I'll leave a link to in the details of this video. Here's a list of ships that have been tweaked: Enterprise, Independence, Velos, Truine, Rochester, Otago, Otago B, Prince Eugen, Northern Dragon, Henry VI, Cossack, Cossack 38, Key, Lenin, Iowa, Rune, Nino, Bixio, Tamer, Frederick de Grosse, Vanguard split, a whole bunch of ships here. Too many to name, so I'm sorry I started all that. But a whole bunch of ships listed right here. You can pause the video if you really need to check that out. And then commander skills, we nerfed Johann Furstner's Risk Theory commander skill. A reduction of cruiser detectability time after firing the main guns has been decreased from 7.5 to 5, 10, 15, and 20. So instead of 7.5, 15, and 22, and 30. Oh, okay. So they've really reduced it quite a bit. 5, 10, 15, and 20. And then Carol Dorman's skill set has been updated with additional skills: Agile Sea Gull, Bird's Eye View, Sea Wings, and Iron Feathers. All right. Standard permanent camouflage can now be crafted with paint for several U.S. Tech Tree ships: Kansas, Maine, Ranger, North Carolina, New Orleans, and Buffalo. I didn't realize that was an issue before, but okay. So historical camouflage for the Rodney. So historical look for the Rodney is here. New permanent camouflage is based on the pattern applied to HMS Rodney during World War II, and it was inspired by the Admiralty Disruptive Pattern. Starting July 30th, all Rodney owners, including those who obtain her after that date, will be able to craft the new permanent camouflage using paint. So 75 buckets of paint will create a grade 1 camo, and then it will take an additional 750 buckets of paint to max out to grade 4. So that's basically what that is. Ships for Global XP. Starting July 14, you'll find 3 new premium ships will be available for Global XP. They will be Tier 4 battleship Viribus Unitas, Japanese Tier 5 battleship Mutsu, French Tier 3 battleship Turine. These ships will remain available for Global XP indefinitely after the update ends. Minimum iOS minimum version update. Please note that the minimum, starting with this update, the minimum iOS supported version will be raised up to version 16. Previously was 14. Improvements and bug fixes. All platforms. Aircraft will now shake more noticeably when taking damage from AA fire or fighters. This visual change does not affect gameplay other than a massive vibration. Fixed a visual issue of the Hamburg port with small ship in the background that no longer sails through other vessels. All right. And then for the console, they fixed incorrect centering of ribbons in post-battle screen. Fixed a bug where control preset 6 was identical to preset 5. It now features its own button mapping. Fixed an issue where players couldn't see their own account in the Find Players tab. And a mobile fixed a visual issue that caused the bloom effect to appear in certain camera angles. Play World of Warships Legends this summer and turn the tide. All right, well, that is it for the patch notes for July 2025 and the Forward for Freedom campaign. As always, let me know what you think down below. I especially like the update to the commander skill changes. That is awesome, those commander presets. Let me know what you think down below. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.